Few acts of power are as blunt as abducting a sitting president from his capital in the dead of night. That is what President Donald Trump has now demonstrated, showing he can act suddenly, decisively, and perhaps recklessly, with little regard for precedent or international law. Scene 2, the operation. Maduro and his wife were taken from their heavily guarded location in Caracas to face, presumably, the American court system. While the U.S. has long labeled him a fugitive with a $50 million bounty, the difference here is stark. Maduro was a head of state, making this move deeply political. Scene 3, historical context. Successive U.S. administrations have sought to remove Venezuela's left-leaning, autocratic regime, whether citing drug trafficking, oil interests, or regional alignment. Trump's second term framed Maduro as the kingpin of a vast narco-trafficking network, but evidence of his dominance was less clear than Washington hoped. Scene 4, the paradox. The paradox was obvious: if Maduro truly ran such a network, he could not simply walk away from power overnight. And while Venezuela permitted trafficking through its airspace and shores, Colombia and Mexico's cartels were far larger players, yet drew less U.S. military focus. Scene 5, strategic ambitions. At the heart of this action lies Washington's broader ambition, an updated Monroe Doctrine. A compliant Venezuela would stabilize hydrocarbon markets and potentially allow millions of Venezuelan refugees in the U.S. to return home. Scene 6, uncertain future. Anchor. What comes next remains unclear. Will a successor risk the same fate? Will this spark anti-American outrage, or celebrations at the fall of a dictatorship that drove Venezuela's economy into collapse? Maduro's removal is a short-term win for Trump, but chaos or collapse afterward could be a cascading loss. Scene 7, closing. Anchor. The staggering display of U.S. might over Caracas skies may mark a turning point. Yet the real test lies ahead, not in the capture itself, but in the plan for what follows.